Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another lesson with Lighten Up with Bo. A lesson? Wait, what do you mean? Is this a school? No, I'm doing the lessons in A Course in Miracles, so I have no idea what brought you to this video. Maybe you don't either, but maybe trust it. Maybe something brought you here. Who knows? But A Course in Miracles is a spiritual text, and there's 365 daily lessons that are designed to help you undo the perception of fear and live more in joy and play and peace. Your natural identity, your true identity, which is eternal, limitless, and in perfect peace all the time. Sound good? Easy enough? Right. But this isn't some quick fix. This takes some effort. So I've been doing A Course in Miracles for about 15 years, and it's changed my life. It's changed my mind, which is what's most important. Because to change your mind is to change your life. So I've been going through the lessons. I'm doing the text a lot more slowly, but you can always comment if you want me to go over a chapter in the text. But most importantly, the intention with the Course in Miracles and Lighten Up with Bo is to use A Course in Miracles to assist in a true, realistic experience of lived lightness. That didn't make sense, Bo. Okay. Can you say it a little bit easier? Yeah. To really truly help you arrive at a more permanent state of joy all the time. Sound impossible? Cool. Again, you create your world. If it sounds impossible, I've got news for you. It will be, because your world is just the reflection of your belief. If you believe permanent peace is impossible, great. Then you'll experience a peace occasionally and then the opposite of peace. And at least you'll be right about your beliefs, which is all the ego wants for all of us. So, shall we begin? Lesson 32 in A Course in Miracles. We're continuing on. And even if you're not doing the lessons, maybe this lesson will just help you with whatever brought you here today. So, lesson 32. I have invented the world I see. I have invented the world I see. What was yesterday's lesson? I am not the victim of the world I see. Remember how I said that each lesson will eventually answer the previous or the question that might have come into your mind? Well, if I'm not a victim of the world I see, why not? Because the world is your invention. It's our individual/collective inventions from our mind. That's right. Here we go, lesson 32. Today we are continuing to develop the theme of cause and effect. Cause and effect. You are not the victim of the world you see, yesterday's lesson, because you invented it. The world, the whole thing. Remember, the mind is the only cause, not the brain. And the mind is inventing the world we see. Just like the world we see when we go to sleep at night, the mind invents that world. You can give it up just as easily as you made it up. You can give it up as easily as you made it up. You will see it or not see it as you wish. I'm going to read that again. You will see it or not see it as you wish. While you want it, you will see it. When you no longer want it, it will not be there for you to see. So some people really struggle with this when it comes to the way the mind describes atrocities, wrongdoings, physical sicknesses. But remember, the Course in Miracles' first miracle principle is there is no order of difficulty in miracles. They're all equally, right? They're the same. But most of us believe, well, this miracle, yeah, that's doable. But this miracle, whoa, that one's really challenging. We give belief to the idea that there are, in fact, differences of greater than, less than, harder than, easier than. The Course in Miracles says that's all part of the ego system, right? If you're still seeing something in your world, it's because at some level you still want it there. And we can get into why that is later, but I'll just share with you that my experiences, when we look deeply enough, is most of the time the ego mind has convinced us to still keep it there, because if we let go of it, we will be unprotected. Even if we don't have any idea what we're protecting ourselves from the ego's perspective, I don't know, but we're going to be unsafe. Our identity will be unsafe. We will be harmed. I don't know, but I want to keep it there, you know? And that includes things that we define as awful. Believe it or not, for them to be gone would mean, wait, what would my world look like if those things didn't exist? I wouldn't have anything to judge. I wouldn't have anything to blame. I wouldn't have anything to criticize. Uh-oh. Anyway, I have invented the world I see. When you no longer want it, it will not be there for you to see it. And this goes back to I'm not the victim of the world I see. And if any of you are feeling the ego just lose it right now, what are you talking about? Can any part of you feel into how much you want to be a victim of the world? You want someone or something or some government or some race or something to blame at some level, and it's okay. Even if it hurts, when you feel into it, you want it there. It gives you an identity. It gives you safety. But it doesn't give you freedom. Paragraph 2, the idea for today, like the preceding ones, applies to your inner and outer worlds, which are actually the same. Your inner and your outer worlds are actually the same. However, since you see them as different, right? So it knows that we're going, they're not the same. It knows that's fine. It's still presenting the truth, even if right now you don't believe it, and that is okay. Your willingness to want to see things differently is all that's required from the course's perspective. However, since you do see them different, the practice periods for today will again include 2 phases. One involving the world you see outside you, and the other the world you see in your mind. Because right now it knows that we believe that there's our thoughts and that imaginary ideas and what we see with our physical eyes out in the world, and that we believe those are different. There's my inner world, and then there's the outer world. And no, they are one and the same, my friends. In today's exercises, try to introduce the thought that both are in your own imagination. So it's saying just try to introduce to your own mind that both are in your own imagination. Even if it doesn't make sense, you're just going, all right, maybe. Maybe everything I see and everything I think are the same. And that they're both in my imagination. Paragraph 3. Hello, Horn. Again, we will begin the practice periods for the morning and evening by repeating the idea for today 2 or 3 times while looking around at the world you see as outside yourself. So the 6 times today, you're going to do the lessons. Once in the morning and once at night. And first, for the first minute or so, with eyes open, you will say, I have invented the world I see. I have invented the world I see. Some of you might do it in your own thoughts. That's okay. And then after saying it 2 or 3 times really slowly, you'll close your eyes and just let thoughts occur to you. People, situations, atrocities, past, present, future. And every couple thoughts or so, in no hurried fashion, you will simply say in your mind's eye as you see them cross, I have invented the world I see. Then close your eyes and look around your inner world. Try to treat them both as equally as possible. Repeat the idea for today unhurriedly to yourself as often as you wish. And remember, the practice period is only about 3 to 5 minutes total in the morning and at night. Repeat the idea for today unhurriedly to yourself as often as you wish. As you watch the images which your imagination presents to your awareness, Because remember, we're introducing the idea, it's just my imagination. So even when you're thinking thoughts about something that you think is real in the world, it's just your imagination. For the 2 longer practice periods, 3 to 5 minutes are recommended with not fewer than 3 required. So do a minimum of 3 minutes. You can get timers on your phone if you want. More than 5 can be utilized if you find the exercises restful or you feel at peace in doing them. Do them for 7 minutes. If you're a long-time meditator, do them for 10 minutes. To facilitate this, select a time when few distractions are anticipated and when you yourself feel reasonably ready, which for most people is going to be in the morning or at night, upon awakening or before you go to bed. But it could be different, just when you think you can be undisturbed. Paragraph 5. These exercises are also to be continued during the day, as often as possible. That means 5 times an hour, as many times as your mind thinks about it. I have invented the world I see when you're looking outside you. Or maybe some irritable, frustrating thought occurs to you. Right there you can go, I have invented the world I see. Even if you feel part of you don't believe it. Even you can even say it as you're grimacing. Yeah, I've invented the world I see. The shorter applications consist of repeating the idea slowly as you survey either your inner or outer world. It does not matter which you choose. Last little paragraph. The idea for today should also be applied immediately to any situation which may cause you distress, as I was saying. Apply the idea by telling yourself, I have invented the situation as I see it. So it's a subtle difference. Instead of saying, I have invented the world I see, I have invented the situation as I see it. And if any part of you start to feel, I don't know, sadness, shame, guilt of like, my God, especially when it comes to loved ones or parents, I know that they are the greatest teachers, or at least that has felt to be my truth. Could just be my story. Everybody's a teacher. But those closest to us, it can become painful where we go, my God, I'm inventing these situations as I see them. Why on earth would I do that? That's not true. They're just being that way. Hello. Lighten up, everybody. That's the end of today's lesson. It's just asking you to introduce the idea, no shame, no guilt, no blame, that is it possible that all you see in your inner mind and outer world are all inventions of your own imagination for one reason or another. Those reasons can seemingly come later. So enjoy the day or night, climb a tree, swing on a swing, dance to some fun, playful music. It's not all so serious. That will become more evident as you do the lessons. Get the Course in Miracles, reach out to me, play some pickleball. I teach in Los Angeles. If you want to come just do something playful, be in some playful community. It's a great anchor to doing this inner work. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments, what do you think about this virtual background? I don't know. I just think it's fun. That's all that matters. But I know it kind of pops in and out. Whatever. Maybe it's kind of like our images. They're not really there. Whoa. So anyways, lighten up. Hit subscribe if you want to be kept in the loop about future videos. Feel free to sorry, I'm watching myself in the thing and my little arm disappear. Distractions. If you like it, comment if you want me to get back to you, or reach out to me at lightenupmovement.com and if you have an email or some support you need. But I am grateful for you and know that you are loved and supported and not alone. And I'll see you on another lesson or another video or somewhere in the world hopefully soon. Stay blessed. Take care.